Now we're having a look at question 15. Sec beta. Now don't forget sec is the opposite of cos. So if cos is adjacent over hypotenuse, then this is the hypotenuse over the adjacent. Okay, so they want us to figure out cosec and cot. Okay, the easiest way to do this is to actually draw this triangle. We're just going to draw a generic triangle. Make this beta, angle beta. We know the hypotenuse is root 11. We know the adjacent is 3. I don't know the opposite yet, and I will need to. And I don't want to use trig for this because I don't have a cot or a sec or anything on my calculator. So the easiest way to do this, I'm going to call this little a. So a squared plus 3 squared equals root 11 squared. So a is square root of root 11 squared, take 3 squared. So that's 11, 9, take 9, so that's a equals root 2. Now we're ready to get to business. So if I look for question AI, I want cosec. Well, cosec is the opposite of sine. So I know sine beta equals opposite over hypotenuse, so root 2 over root 11. So cosec is that upside down, root 11 over root 2. If they want you to rationalise that, times it by root 2 on root 2, which then gives you root 22 over 2, but I don't think they want you to rationalise it. You won't get penalised for not. If we're now looking at question II, we're going to do something really similar, but this time it's for cot, which is the opposite of tan. So let's have a look at tan beta in this one, opposite over adjacent, so root 2 over 3. So cotan is that upside down, 3 over root 2. If they wanted you to rationalise it, root 2, so that gives us 3 root 2 over 2. They may not want you to rationalise at all. Like, it's not something I'd do unless they asked. Okay, show that cosec squared beta take cot squared beta equals 1. So we know cosec beta is root 11 over root 2. So we've got cosec squared beta minus cotan squared beta equals 1. So we've got root 11 over root 2 squared minus cot was 3 over root 2, 3 over root 2 squared. And we're going to show that this equals 1. So root 11 over root 2 squared is, well, 11 over 2 minus 9 over 2. Awesome. Did I do that right? Yeah, 9 over 2. This gives us 11 minus 9 over 2, which is 2 over 2, which is 1. That's what we wanted.